Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Lyca. Oh, which I've just noticed has like a little paw underneath it. I never noticed that before. Anyway, we played the demo of this before, but the main game is now out. And you may remember I asked someone to try and make a mod that added Paddy rather than the wolf to this game. Well, very luckily, the dev actually saw that. And if we come down and we click skins, there's a Paddy and he's already unlocked for everyone. So let's play as my dog in a game. I never thought this would happen. But right, so if you never saw this before, basically you get to play as my dog. And basically Paddy's very talented. As he runs around, can you see as this bar fills up, he plants grass. So as we plant grass around, you'll notice it is burning his health out. He doesn't have a lot of health, that dog, but he can then run through the grass to turn it all blue, and that gives us this blue resource. It also leveled up his XP, so he's now got 69 XP. Nice. Anyway, we can head into the upgrade menu and then we can spend those blue resources. So we can spend 5 of the blueies to increase our activation range. And then that has expanded the tech tree into a little bird foot here. It looks like these two in blue, they require the blue resources. So I need either 25 or 100 to do that one. The top one requires green resources. The bottom one requires purple ones. That unlocks idle mode. Interesting. Anyway, we'll start a new run. Remember, our activation range is bigger now. Can you see that's giving us, like, way more grass? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to run through the grass once it was planted because my health ran out. So we only got 5 little blueies there. But because our XP bar filled up, we got a greenie. So back to the upgrade tree, we can unlock this one. That increases our movement speed by 0.2 meters a second, which is about half a mile an hour.
Whoa. Nah, I never knew that.
Anyway, this time, let's try and get, like, a big square. So I'm just trying to do, like, 4s. Let's do one more. All right, and then we'll run back and turn them all blue. Because this still uses up little Paddy's health here, but we're getting loads of resource. Nice, 62 there. Which means we can either increase our activation range again. That costs 55. Or we can increase our energy. So we currently got 60 energy, so let's do that. We're up to 90. Give Paddy a longer life. Oh, man, if only I could do this in real life. I know he's alive, but I mourn him every day. So this time, we should be able to plant, like, quite a lot more. So we'll try and do the same thing as before. So yeah, we'll go to there and then we'll start collecting all the blueies. But yeah, for now, 85 collected, which means we got 109 in total. So I might add a bit of armor because that means we take less damage, right? So as we try again, our armor should be protecting us, so we're not losing as much health. Anyway, once we get to a certain point, can you see it takes 2 hits to plant the grass? Well, that's where this upgrade will come in handy, adding extra strength. I think it's based on like the time. So I think you want to like plant as much as you can, and then when the ground gets hard, rather than like spend my money on this upgrade now, when the ground gets hard, that's when we just start collecting. So I think for now, let's add a bit more energy. Oh, that's led to a new upgrade up here. Oh, even more armor. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to get even more energy, and then I did level up, which means I have a green to spend. 0.25 seconds faster activation time. Okay, that would be very handy because basically it means like we can do these way faster. So Paddy is now planting so quick. So yeah, I'm just going to plant as far as I can this way. Right, and then can you see like those X's at the end? So that means the ground would be hard to try and bust through. So the perfect time to go collect all the blueies. Right, and then look, if I come down here and start hitting the ground, it takes 2 hits to get through. Still, collected 149 of the blueies. So what I might want to do is add that strength now. So I can spend the greens on making the activation time faster again. There's 6 of those upgrades. So yeah, I guess may as well. Oh, that's led to something else up here. Shake off, minus 0.1 damage to the energy when destroying ground. So that gives me energy, right? That's a weird way of saying it. Anyway, there's also 2 upgrades down here. Resistance. So that reduces the energy decay. So that's just the energy that's dropping, like, not from me planting, just over time. And then, ooh, healing. So basically, they do the same thing. They both cost 50, so I'll just unlock one. But yeah, it's a fine balance between, like, trying to plant everything you want to up front, but then having enough energy to go back and actually collect all the blues. I think now we go collect all the blues. 205. So let's grab the healing. And then they've led to upgrades that require yellows. Now, I think these sunflowers, I think they were. And I think they give you decent upgrades. Yeah, 500 energy. Bear in mind, this one just gives us 30 energy points. So well worth trying to get sunflowers. This one over here also requires sunflowers, plus 1 resource when running through grass. So basically, very powerful upgrades. And in order to unlock the sunflower over here, we need 250 blues. And that gives us a 1% chance for sunflowers to spawn. So what I'm thinking, I might just do a quick run without doing any more upgrades. And then with all the resources I've just collected, I can then unlock the sunflowers. Right, so this time, as we start planting, yes, can you see there's a sunflower? So that sunflower will drop some sunflower seeds at some point if I leave it long enough. So I think what I'll do, I'll just start on this row. I've messed it up already. Right, and then when I get back over here, can you see as we go through the sunflowers, we can collect the sunflower seeds. We've got another one there. I can see there's another one up here. So basically, you want to run through the blue, but we want to try and get all the sunflowers because sunflowers are going to give us crazy upgrades. So we managed to get 10, which actually pretty good, because that allows us to take this one, plus 1 resource when running through grass. We've just doubled our blue income. I think for now, though, maybe just a bit more health. Right, and then let's do another one of these. Oh, we spawned loads of sunflowers there. Remember, it's just a chance to spawn sunflowers. They're not guaranteed. Oh, why am I so bad at this today? My hand-eye coordination is usually second to none.
Really?
Right, okay, let's run through, collect the sunflower seeds. Remember, we should get double blueies now, so well worth running through all the blues. Good job, Paddy. What a good boy. What a good boy. Right, and then we just go get all these sunflowers. A few more blue patches over there. 528 and 19 sunflowers. So what we probably want to do is just put that like all into health, and that's now maxed out. We can then gain a bit more armor, and then over here a bit more resistance, and then that's four upgrades maxed out now. So hopefully we should survive a lot longer than previously. And yeah, I've done like nearly an entire strip, and I've still got like 3/4 of my health. So I think I'm gonna just go to there. I don't want to go too far. Yeah, look, the ground's hard now. So I think when the ground gets hard, that's a good time to stop and go collect, because that just rinses my energy for not much gain. Something negative about this time though, hardly any sunflowers. Like when you think about how many sunflowers there were last time, yeah, we've got 1 sunflower there. We've got a couple up this end, but pretty poor compared to last time. That is the nature of probability. Right, we'll just blue all of this up. What do we get? 712. Not bad. We got a little greenie as well because we leveled up. So the green, we just want to make that activation faster. I might put the +1 activation range in, because that means I can do a bigger area. So I make more grass using less energy. I might spend 500 blueies to increase the sunflower spawn rate. I think that doubles it. So twice as many sunflowers technically. I'll then do a little bit more armor, and then we're good to go. So how big is my area now? It looks identical. All right, we're onto the hard ground now. I'm not sure if it's worth it. I'm going to try and do all these rows just because I still got quite a bit of health. All right, and now we collect. There are a lot of there's a lot of sunflowers, to be fair. Okay, that upgrade does seem to be worthwhile. In fact, I'll probably go down here and just grab all these sunflowers. All right, then up this way, grabbing more blues. We got to get to all the sunflowers. Okay, we got them. 534 blueies, 65 sunflowers, which means we can get this upgrade finally. 50 sunflowers to give us 500 energy. We've only got 360, so this is a crazy increase. It might be worth saving up 1,000 to get +1 resource drop from sunflowers as well. I'm going to do a smaller square just so I have to do less like destroying the ground, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I want to do an actual square, but yeah, I don't want to waste too much energy destroying the ground like I am now. So that's just 4 little blocks out to do. Right, now I can collect all of these. So yeah, we might be gaining a little bit more blue. I mean, we gained 1,100. So that's insane. 96 sunflowers. Honestly, Paddy is like way better than the wolf was. Anyway, we want to +1 resource drop from sunflowers. Yes, please. Oh, I can spend 110 sunflowers +1 resource when running through blues. So yeah, let's definitely take that. Max out activation range. I'll do a little bit of armor as well as I can afford it. And health regen. Oh yeah, look, my health isn't even going down. We've got so much health. I think let's just keep trying to do the ground while I still have health. All right, I probably want to try and fill in these gaps in the middle as well, because they could hurt me later on. It does look like the activation range, it doesn't actually trigger the blues. That's still just me running through. So if I don't want to miss any, it is actually based on like how wide Paddy is, I think. Yeah, rather than the actual circle. Oh, so many sunflowers down here. Oh, I didn't quite get them. Still 398. I've got 1700 blues as well. I mean, I could add more resource. Yeah, let's max that one out with our sunflowers. I'm then gonna increase the spawn rate of the sunflowers, then increase resource drop from sunflowers, and then I'm going to spend the 2 greenies on that pulse, the howl. Right, okay, so now as I'm running through, you'll see every so often I do like the howl thing. If I remember correctly, I think that was like a real big, like if you upgrade that, it's just like constant. I think I didn't discover it till like the very end of the video, so I think this time definitely better to go all out, try and upgrade the howl. By the way, you may have noticed as well, down the bottom, there's a prestige bar, because basically the aim of this is you try and fill up that bar by surviving long enough, planting and activating enough grass that you fill up the bar, and then when it does, you can prestige, and then you get a whole load of new resources, and you move on to like a harder world and stuff. Right, yes, we did it. We prestige, so we got a pinky. There's the pink. So remember, down here we can use pinks. We do need 3 though, and yeah, the only way to do them is to pass like the prestige, and the higher prestige you get more resource, but you do take more damage, obviously. What I should probably do though is get upgrades that like lead to other upgrades. So I think this one on the right, the ground buster, yeah, that has led to these 2. So the rock smasher, I need reds. And in order for rocks to spawn, I need greens, so I need to level up loads. So in the meantime, let's max out that one. That's health regen. We'll then max out armor over here. Right, and then I might make the howl better. So I can increase the radius. Let's do the radius of the howl. That's all my blueies gone. I can spend sunflowers making activation time faster. That's maxed out. And then a bit of movement speed as well. Oh yeah, the activation is fast. Oh, can I just run full speed? Yes, Paddy is free to run at full speed. Oh yeah, so that makes him level up way faster, because now I don't have to stop. Although, oh man, I forgot we're in a higher prestige. So the ground has slowed us down quite a lot. So we got a smaller patch of grass. Still, I think if we just activate all of this. So yeah, man, look at the resource this time. 3,000 blueies, 500 sunflowers. And that progress bar was pretty close to prestige. So let's spend these upgrades. Maybe just do some armor. Yeah, look, that's led to extra upgrades. Can make the ground weaker. Ooh, and gain extra XP. Yeah, extra XP is always good. +1 resource when leveling up. 200 sunflowers. Yeah, we'll take that. That's led to this one. +2 resources when running through grass. Yes. Should probably do this one in the middle, because that will lead to something else. So minus 0.1 damage. Oh, yes, that gives me energy when I destroy ground. So that new upgrade. 1% chance to spawn roses. And I think roses are what we need over here to do damage to rocks. So yeah, I do need to unlock roses. I might just come down here, though. Do a bit more into the XP gain. Always good to do those early on. All right, so this time, still should be able to run full speed, but we should last a lot longer, which hopefully means I can plant a little bit longer. So yeah, oh yeah, I think we are completing this prestige. That fast activation range is crazy useful. Let's turn all this grass blue. And I feel like since Paddy is the star of this video, let's do a little Paddy montage. This is Paddy like running through grass in real life. Right, nice. Well, that was a good round. Nearly 6,000 blueies. Now, we leveled up twice because of the XP as well, so we got a load more greens. So I can max out the fast activation rate. I think I'm just going to put more into the XP, get that maxed out. Then I'll get the chance for roses to spawn, because I think that will be useful. Oh, I can put sunflowers into there to give us extra resources from roses. Yeah, that sounds useful. I'll then do the movement speed because I've maxed out the activation rate. And then I'm just going to focus on the howl, I think, to make it trigger faster. Right, and then, oh boy, look at the roses. They actually look more like tulips than roses. And surely this will be enough. This will be enough area to level up the bar to prestige again, right? All right, we're going to start collecting now. But oh man, the amount of rose we're getting. We've already got 58 of them. Right, I don't think we're going to fill the progress bar. I think I went a bit big with my grass. Let's just get a load of sunflowers. Oh no, that was bad. Right, anyway, I think let's spend my roses on the attractive thing. So flower resources should come to us from further away. I'll then make sure we get more blueies. So +2 resources while running through grass. I think that's good. And then the howl, make that quicker. And the rest of my blues can just go on like the strength and the armor and stuff. Right, so this time, don't be as greedy with the area map. So I think if I just do a strip down here, maybe another one. That's got to be enough. Right, start triggering now. Okay, this time we're sort of running out of grass. I've still got a bit of health, but progress bar is not full yet. I don't know if it will be, even by the time we've triggered all of this grass. Oh, so it might do it. It might do it if I can just find like a bit more grass that I missed. Yes, we did it. Prestige 2. Right, now just go collect resources because there's loads of sunflowers and roses. Nice. Look at all that resource. 5 different types. So we can now unlock the chance to spawn rocks. We can then increase the damage to rocks. So that's probably worthwhile. I'll make my magnet a bit better as well. What do these two do? I'll spend sunflowers to make the rocks weaker, basically. Okay, won't do that yet. I think I'll just go with, yeah, another +2 resources while running through grass. That gives me more greenies. I'm then going to make the howl radius bigger, make it trigger faster. All right, then we'll check out Prestige 2. So you can see the rocks now. Do we get a new resource from them? I think we're getting this blue resource. So, oh man, the run ended. I didn't even trigger anything. We got 10 rocks though. So what can we spend those on? Oh, nothing at the moment, but maybe if we unlock this, the seed bomb, 1% chance to spawn seeds that explode when touched. So that takes 2 of my XP. I think that's worthwhile. All right, and then this time, won't focus on the rocks. I will focus on... Oh, look, there's the seeds. Oh, yeah, that's what we want. So basically, as you're running around, like, seeds have a chance to spawn. And if you run through the seeds, it does, like, a big area, like the wolf thing. I think that's what I was thinking I was upgrading when I was doing the wolf thing. But it's actually the seeds that are insane, not the wolf. Still, let's just grab a load of resource. Right. Oh, I was going to say not bad. That was actually quite bad. I might want to drop down a prestige here. If I go back to prestige 1, we'll see how we get on this time. But yeah, I'm going to do more into the seeds. I then want to do this one, I think. +1 resource drop from sunflowers. So I've done that twice. Sunflowers drop resource faster. Oh yeah, I want to do that one. Oh, that's led to 2 more up here. Plus 0.2 energy regen a second. And reduce energy decay. Okay, so they're pretty good upgrades. But yeah, we're back in Prestige 1. So this should be pretty easy. So I think what I want to do is run around, ignore the seeds for now, and then use the seeds to trigger everything like later on. Now, it won't be completely possible because I will just trigger some of these seeds just as I'm running. But yeah, the seeds massively help like how fast I can trigger all of this. Okay, let's make sure we get loads of sunflowers because we do actually need the sunflowers now. And there are a lot on this map for me to get. All right, nice. 12,000 blueies, 3,000 sunflowers. So we'll max out how often the seeds spawn. We'll max out their radius. And then we could give them more strength. Don't know how worthwhile that is. Might be better off just getting the health regen and the decay. So that's maxed out. I've maxed that out as well. That's led to a new upgrade. Plus 1,000 energy for 10,000 blueies. I can afford that. Boosh. All right, then I'll spend my roses on the magnet. So that's now maxed out. All right, and surely with 1,000 energy, I can go up to Prestige 2 again. So this is Prestige 2. Oh, did you see the chain reaction of the seeds? Oh, it's so good. I'm not using, like, any energy, and we're, like, just completely lacing the place. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is how you play this. Oh, come on, we might actually do this. We might actually do this. There's a seed there. Boosh. A seed probably helped. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yes, so close. Oh, look how close you were. I've got 4,000 sunflowers, so can I just max out the seeds? Yeah, I can. They're maxed out. Ah, this is what the rocks are for. Flat energy armor or energy regen a second. That costs 50. That costs 25. Let's do that one. Okay, I couldn't afford. 15% chance to collect resources when they drop. Yeah, I'll just spend all my greens on that. Nice. And then, down here, unlock idle mode. Click to upgrade. Okay, that has unlocked 3 new upgrades. A 10% chance for snow to spawn. Restore 5 energy from activating grass. That could be handy. And unlock the challenges tab. Ooh. Anyway, let's just get through Prestige 3. I say get through. I doubt I'm going to complete it. All right, we'll just activate all of this just to see, like, sort of where we are, how much more we need to upgrade before we think we can pass this prestige. We've still got a reasonable amount of health. It depends how much grass I can actually find dotted around. And there is still quite a bit. Yeah, prestige. We've done it. He's only gone and done it. Oh, I've just realized. Oh, that's what the auto mode does. Paddy auto runs. I'm not pressing anything. I just changed direction. And then like he auto runs. Anyway, decent resource collected there. Now we'll do this one. Restore 5 energy from activating grass. Unless there's anything else I want to spend my sunflowers on. Making rocks weaker, not really. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's led to 2 more. +1 resource upon filling up the progress bar. Or +1 resource when leveling up. Okay, I guess may as well take that. Oh, that's led to 2 more stuff. Summon a bird companion to pick up resources from flowers. I need 1 more greenie for that. All right, then we'll try a prestige 4. Now, there's a lot more rocks about. And yeah, they look, whoa, a lot harder to destroy. I mean, unless you have that many seeds. Yeah, triggering them myself is rinsing my health. So I definitely need to like use the seeds. Remember though, my health is actually going up as I trigger the grass. Ah, that's handy. That is increasing my health. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to trigger enough grass to get it up so that I can actually plant more grass, if you know what I mean. Planting grass rinses the health. But, oh, it doesn't matter. We completed Prestige 4. So, back to the upgrade menu. Let's head down. Yeah, let's unlock the challenges tab. We'll then get the bird as well. Oh my goodness, look at all this stuff. +1 magnet range for bird. Summon an extra bird. I need more rocks. Anyway, let's have a look at the challenges. Collect 25,000 blueies to get 10 greens. All right, let's see if I can do that in this Prestige 5 run. Look at my bird. I do need to actually destroy rocks. I need rocks badly for upgrades. I might be close to 25,000 to complete that challenge. Oh, I've done Prestige. We got, 21,000. I mean, really, I only need 9,000 more to get the snow. So, a little go at Prestige 6. But yes, we got the 75,000 we needed. So, let's head down here and 10% chance for snow to appear. We can increase that with 7,000 sunflowers. We can make snow weaker with 3,000 roses. They seem quite a way off. +1 resource when leveling up. Yeah, we'll level that up again. +1 resource when filling up the progress bar. Sure. Oh, on this one, +1 damage to undamaged terrain. What? That's 5,000 sunflower seeds. Let's just check up here. There's nothing I need sunflower seeds for. Not really. I am going to make sunflower seeds appear more, though. All right, then Prestige 6. Oh, look, there's the snow. What does the snow give us? Death, basically. What? Why do I want snow? Do I want snow? Alright, I need to drop down a prestige, definitely. I don't really understand why we wanted snow. I think I need to drop down another prestige because the snow's brutal. I've dropped down 2 prestige. Look at my health. What? Snow must do something. I'm just like missing something, am I? Anyway, down here, periodically launch exploding seeds. I'm going to try the +1 damage to undamaged terrain. That's led to 2 more upgrades, of which I just need every resource known to man. Right, in order to make rocks spawn faster, I need roses. So let's increase the rose spawn rate. Oh, that led to something else. Strength against terrain. Okay, that's good. I'm going to spend some of my rocks just making myself stronger. Can I actually do anything here? I mean, the seeds are pretty good. Like, the seeds I'm shooting out as well, especially. Very helpful. But yeah, I am just having to dodge the snow now, which seems pointless. Why did I get snow? I can make snow weaker if I get roses. But yeah, I think I'm better off just doing, like, ground weakness and damage to ground, etc. Right, I've maxed out most things now. I've dropped down to Prestige 3. See if I can last a bit longer with the snow. My aim is to try and get the 25,000 blues. But, like, look at my health. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, no, it might be working. It might be working up to 20,000. I've still got half my health. Right, okay, this is what we needed to drop down to Prestige 3. Right, let's end the run. 32,000. So we completed the challenge. Claim reward. So the next one, fill the field with grass in a run. We get 5 pinks. Okay, this is probably what we want to do. We'll head back to Prestige 1. We should be able to do this fairly easily. The snow will have slowed it down, though. Right, this is the last remaining grass to do. So, boosh. I think we have completely grassed it up. Yeah, right. I think that's done. Also, we are collecting loads of resource. Maybe it wasn't worth being a higher prestige. Yeah, look at this. That's a hefty haul. That actually means down here we can afford to upgrade a lot of these. Let me just claim my reward from here. So last for 3 minutes on a prestige 10 run. What? Okay, that's the end of the challenges for now. Right, I think more exploding seeds. Or do I want more XP? Nah, seeds. And unlock the currency converter shop. That'll be handy. I can buy the harder to find resources. Right, damage to snow. So what's that led to? Damage to energy while melting snow. I don't understand what the snow's for. I've just made my launch seeds better. Extra health regen. Oh, that's led to 2 more. Progress bar is shorter and fills faster. Oh, that's how you prestige faster. Right, let's try prestige 6 again. Maybe I've leveled up enough. I'm strong again now. I think, man, I really need to avoid snow. Snow absolutely ruins me. Why did I unlock it? Was it just a sick, twisted trap from the developer? But yeah, nowhere near being able to do prestige 6. I got conned into buying snow. It's just frozen water. I'm an idiot. Right, anyway, we're gonna leave it there. I love that Paddy's in this. Like, made the game infinitely more enjoyable for me. Maybe not for anyone else, but I love it. Thanks so much, devs. But yeah, for now, I'll say peace, love, and Paddy's in a game. What a good boy. Subscribe to the Paddy channel. Bye.